Spring has finally arrived in Spokane, which means I can get off the treadmill and out on the road running again in the fresh air, blue sky. I love spring. Later today, I'm going to be participating in let's say a calorie-intense event. More about that later, and actually I'm going to have you there with me to be involved in the indulgence. But first, let's burn off some of those calories and talk a little Disney. Let's go. Let's talk some Disney running. If you are in Disney World right now, you are probably participating in the Star Wars First Order Challenge. And that is a 2-course challenge. They did a 10K yesterday, and they're doing the meaty portion today. They're doing their half marathon, and that'll give you an extra medal, the First Order medal. And for those Studley runners, they ran the 5K on Friday, so they have the honor of putting 4 medals around their neck. If you're running today, I wish you good luck. I hope you have a great race, and I wish I could be there. I did the light side challenge at Disneyland a couple of years ago, back in 2014. Had a great time. Hope to Sunday do the dark side. Let's get running. So, as you can tell, I'm still coming off my runner's high from the Dopey Challenge. I gotta tell you, that was the best running accomplishment I've ever done. I did it in 2017, and as we all know, the half marathon was canceled for that one. And I wish I could say I was one of you that went out there and ran it anyway, in the rain and the thunderstorms, but I opted for the extra rest and to get my legs a little refreshed for the full marathon that Sunday. But this year, I earned this shirt, I earned those 6 medals, I ran those 4 parks in 4 days, 48.6 miles. And I tell you, that was the best running accomplishment I have ever done. I've ran over 70 half marathons and a handful of fulls, but by far, this was the best accomplishment. Let's get running. Now, I live in the Pacific Northwest, and we all know that Disneyland has canceled all their races this year and potentially next year for their Star Wars extravaganza. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be great, and I can't wait for it to come. But that means I have a harder time doing Disney races in person, let's say, because that's a long way for this Washington girl to fly to Florida. So I opted to do their Disney running shorts. There are 3 virtual races that you do June, July, and August. And I'll leave a link below to the Run Disney, which you can sign up for any of the Disney races and get more information on. This year's theme is The Incredibles. I like that. So I signed up for the whole series, so you get 4 medals. And I was never a big fan of virtual races because there's no one that really keeps you accountable for your miles, but I know myself and I'll do the miles. And there's also the cost. I feel like I'm actually saving money because I would have registered for a Disney race and flown to California. So doing these virtual ones, I'm actually saving money. Let's run. Well, for you international runners, there is the Disneyland Paris half marathon. It's on sale right now, and it takes place in September. And they revealed the theme, villains. Now, I've never been to Paris, We've been to Europe, but we've never been to Paris. So that sounds like something I would be very interested in doing. And registration is open for that. You can buy bibs only this year. Apparently, I didn't do a lot of research, but apparently you couldn't do just the bibs, but you can do that now. Let's get running. Now the Wine and Dine half marathon, you can still register for that. I went online again, I'll have a link in the description below. And that's in November, and that's associated or tied in with the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Something I want to do real soon. Not this November, unfortunately. And looking on their website, looks like the only thing left available is a 2-course challenge and the kids races. So if you still want to earn and go to Disney World and get that medal, that's something you can get into. Now I'm running intervals. I'm coming off a knee injury. So I'm doing 3 minutes of walking, or no, I wish, 3 minutes of running and 1 minute of walking. And that's kind of easing my knee back into healthy running, is what I want to call it. I took a spill and still recovering. Whew, let's run. Oh, we interrupt this interval with stoplight change. So the races that are subject to open up for more information in June is the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend. For those of you that want to tackle the Dopey, that is in January. I don't like that they changed it back to their normal time of closer to Martin Luther King weekend. Whoop, gotta run. I liked it the last 2 years where it was around more the holiday, the New Year's holiday. It was a great way for me to kick off my new year, celebrate, then hop on a plane to Disney World. But I know it's more convenient for the parks and probably for the people there. So that's okay. So I'm gonna wait. 1, I don't think I'm ready to do another Dopey. And 2, well, I want my family to come with me, and with work and school schedules, that's just not gonna work. Last Disney race I want to talk about is the one that I plan on doing next. Again, I live in the Pacific Northwest, so getting to Walt Disney World, well, puts quite a dent in your credit card, let's say. But I want to do the Princess Half Marathon again. I don't think I've done that since 2013, maybe. Information registration again, June 1st. And this one is at the end of February. So I really want to do that. Costume's already picked out, already made actually. I'm a little costume crazy. More about that in later videos. But that's probably the next one I'll do. I love those princesses. So what other races are we doing? Well, non-Disney wise, I should say. Next weekend I'm heading off to Eugene, Oregon. And my family and I are going to do the 5K. We'll have a race recap on that and a costume reveal. I'm going to be running as a particular mascot that is modeled after Donald Duck, let's say. And then I'm also going to be doing the Eugene Half Marathon. And I'll try to have a race recap of that as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So there's my 3 miles, average pace, 9:38, 30 minutes and 34. So, good luck to all you runners. All you those are training for a run, good luck. help keep me motivated. Hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, or leave a comment below. Help keep me on task, keep me motivated. Let's go. Look who's waiting for me. My pal Blitz. So now we are done with our run. We're all cleaned up and we are heading to Big Barn Brewing, where we are going to consume mass quantities of calories with a beer and donut pairing event. Can't wait. We're heading up to Green Bluff, and Green Bluff here in Spokane, it's actually about 15 minutes outside of Spokane. It is a community of local farmers. They do Christmas trees at Christmas time. We usually go up there in October for the Harvest Festival. So it's a great little farming community. So when we get there, we'll start eating and drinking. Okay, here we are at the Big Barn Brewery waiting to do our donut and beer tasting. Okay, here is our box of donuts from Retro Donuts, and my friend and former co-worker John Fine owns Retro Donuts, so we are here to support him, and we've been told not to open the box until we've been instructed. Oh, I hope I can contain myself. Everybody looks pretty excited about eating their donuts. Oh, and beer. All right, there's our beer. Let's move that. There's our beer. All right, let's do the unveiling. So let's open this up. Open it up. Let's see what we got in here. Da-da-da-da. Donuts. Those look delicious. Whoop. Got some more donuts coming up, or some more beer coming up. Okay, the first donut is bottom right, apparently. Bottom and right. So here we're taking it.
It's silverware.
Oh.
Cheers!
Here, we got a dunk. Dunk.
There's a cat in here?
No more beer.
Yeah.
Seriously? That's awesome.
Now there's no more beer.
Over there. They can stay over there.
Donuts here?
All right. They say to dunk a donut. That's all right. I've never done this before. Midnight Harvest vanilla donut.
Donuts.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, you're going the whole way. Okay. That works. I'm going to try it without any.
Oh, jiminies. That
like
is
that?
so good.
I like dark beers, so this should be good.
This makes the beer palatable because I don't drink beer.
And now we have dip it.
Cheers. Patiently waiting for our next cup of beer. More beer, more beer, more beer. Oh, you can't see them. More beer, more beer, more beer. Well, what do you think about this? This is pretty good, huh?
Yeah, no, I like beer. This reminds me of that
this
one
is
we got in
interesting.
London.
Yes. And I'm not a beer person.
Because I got that one from that little restaurant.
Yeah. This is really good.
Donut
Midnight
beer.
Harvest, Big Barn Brewery, Retro Donuts. Give it a try.
It's really good.
Okay, we're enjoying a Campesino
that's
Tropical
good.
IPA. Is
Oh, I'm
that
ahead
good?
of you.
You're
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm already
Your-
drinking it.
Your children are always one step ahead. Bacon maple donut.
I gotta figure out how to
Oh, that's my favorite so far. Oh, are we cutting these?
I'm cutting them. I don't know about you.
I gotta. Cutting my donut.
This is like this is like the perfect breakfast here. It's got bacon, so
This is a perfect lunch, perfect snack, perfect dinner.
Let's just call it. It's perfect.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
had a sip, but I won't risk it.
Oh, that's horrible. I better eat yours.
No, that's mine.
No, this is really bad. You shouldn't eat it.
You get none of it. Oh, I got an extra tray. There's more beer.
More beer?
I'll take it.
More beer, more bacon, more donuts.
It's a good mix.
That's really good. Who would have thought? Well, apparently someone did. Cheers. Stay away.
God.
Stay away from my donut. Stay away from my donut. Donut.
If I lose an eye, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, me too.
Hey.
Oops.
Oh man, teacher's mad.
Oops. As they say, all good things come to an end. This is our last sample, and this is Black Dog
I like
Stout.
that. I like that a lot. It's really coffee.
Very
Really
coffee-ish.
get that coffee. I like that.
And a fudge chocolate donut to go with it. Let's give it a try.
I should have taken a picture of every.
Smells good.
I love chocolate. Wow, it's so good.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate's my life. Oh, this is my favorite.
Here we go. Here we go. It's going in. It's going in. It's coming out. Now it's going back in. Ooh.
That's good.
Truly. We have saved the best for last. It's going in again. And it's going in again.
It's 2 different flavors. Oh my gosh, it is so good. That is.
Yeah.
And I gotta dunk it.
I like that.
So there you have it. Beer and donut pairing. Retro Donuts.
What do you think?
Where are we?
Who would have thunk it?
Where are we? Big Barn Brewing. Retro Donuts. If you haven't visited either one of them, do it and do it soon. Well, there you have it. We are stuffed full of donuts and we are not thirsty at all. We've had beer. Best pairing ever. Again, if you haven't been to Retro Donuts or to Big Barn Brewery, you need to do both. I'll put a little link in the comments below or in the description below with an address so you'll be able to visit all of these. And again, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, or write a comment. See you next time.